and then it is going to go and post that onto my Twitter account. There you see my update. Let's go over to my PC here and refresh the page, and you'll see my post appear right there. Pretty cool, eh? So that's Breadbox. They had this set up, but I don't think they got it running due to some firewall issue. I can't quite remember. I'll switch this off now, and I'm going to show you the Kipperkart program that does some kind of neat things out on the internet. Okay, so we're started back up here, and just find the program here. So this is it. It works with DHCP. So you'll see the kind of interface I have, the MAC address of the network card, the IP address that this Commodore has, the NetMask default gateway, etc., etc. There's even a TFTP server entry and an entry for the DHCP server. So there's a couple of options. Some of these I have not gotten to work yet, like you can use TFTP to send files across from your PC or whatever to your Commodore. You can upload a D64 image, which presumably reads a disk image from your floppy drive, or you can write one out to floppy. There's a better application for that, from what I understand, called Warp Copy that works really well. I might show that in a later video. There's SID NetPlay, so you can queue up a bunch of music files, Commodore 64 music files on your PC with your TFTP server, and it downloads them to the 64 and plays them. You can ping, and with this version of it, that's about all you can do. Now, I seen a version that they had at World of Commodore that included a Gopher client and a Telnet client that I don't have here. I'm gonna get a hold of that eventually, but anyways, I'll show you the ping command. This is kind of neat. I've used ping lots of times, of course, with my job and stuff like that on a PC, and it always seems to take so long between pings, like a second or two between pings. But watch how this works here. If I type in a domain name, and then press enter, or return, I guess it is on a Commodore, you'll see a response has come back right away, and I'm getting 31 milliseconds. Pretty cool, eh? Do a different one here. And 61 milliseconds to Google. What this doesn't do is, I'd like to be able to just constantly ping and just leave it running, but I don't know if there's an option to do that. So anyways, that's pinging on a Commodore 64. Pretty cool stuff. And if you go into the config, it lets you change some of your settings. I think you can actually use this to set up a static IP, but you'd have to go into your router, enter your MAC address into the router, etc., which is something I haven't bothered to do. So there's even a DNS server option. Well, it's using the router as a DNS server, but obviously I could do something like this. New gateway. Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. So if I wanted to key in Hurontel's DNS server, I could do that. And anyways, let's see what happens when you try to ping with the static DNS server set. Something I haven't tried yet. So back to the main menu, F6, ping, and we'll say See if it improves the speed at all. Oh, it's still fast. Anyways, that's Kipperkart. So now I'm going to show you the last little application that I have that does some neat online things here. This is called Guruterm, and it's a Telnet-enabled terminal program. I think it supports VT100 and whatever mode the Commodore uses as standard, but there's a number of bulletin board services out on the internet that are catering to Commodore computers. I'm going to show you one of them here. So it's going to ask for DHCP, so you click yes, and it will grab an IP address. And now it says dial, and instead of dialing a number, you key in the address. So we'll try the 4th dimension BBS. So you type that in, it connects. You'll see it connects at a 19.2 kbps. Kind of neat. So it's going to ask you to press your backspace key. That's to detect what kind of terminal program you're using. It's detect I'm using a Commodore. 40 columns, and then it will start up the BBS. It gets you to the login screen. Must be in a few days since I've logged into here, so maybe I have some email or something. I'm going to read the graffiti wall quickly here. Read new graffiti. People talking with the micro ICs. There's no... I guess the last caller. I'm going to say it was Chameleon. Nah. I would have been wrong anyways. And it has all kinds of bulletins. Skip through these. Because they're having some issues with their transfers or whatever. I've yet to figure out how on this bulletin, or on this terminal program, how to transfer a file. I'll leave no letter of feedback. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and there will be more from me soon. Have a good day.